It's one of those things that I had done choir and musical theater all through middle school, high school, and so it was always just kind of part of my life, and I decided that I wanted to get better. And that's really hard to do when your only music time is in a group session in like a choir class or during a rehearsal. And so I started doing lessons so that I could have more of that one-on-one time in order to actually improve my own voice and my own technique. It's really helped me gain confidence over anything else. Like the techniques, I've definitely learned a lot more, but I think the most important thing is that it's given me the confidence that I do actually know these techniques, even though I've been learning them for years and years. And being able to know that I have the ability to do it on my own. So singing has always been a really big part of my life. It's one of my favorite things to do when I'm just in the car, when I'm just hanging out, I'll just be like singing a random little song. But it's nice to be able to, really kind of give my attention to it so that I sound good and don't annoy the people around me as I'm doing it. But through college, I was in an a cappella club, and though I'm not part of that club now, I do plan on trying to find some similar opportunities in the future. So as I've said, like I sing all the time. Right now I'm looking at becoming a teacher, and so while I'm not going to be a music teacher, I have learned a lot of ways to incorporate music into the classroom that I would really like to try to implement. So my musical goals have always been to improve sort of my vocal tone, and like I've said, my confidence. And so as we move into this next year, I plan to try to continue those goals, be able to really have more power when I'm singing, because I've never really felt like I've had a very powerful voice, but as well as trying to have a light tone and being able to do some of these more complex runs and things that my voice just hasn't had the flexibility to do. So through going through the lessons and building my confidence in music, it also helps me build confidence in other areas of my life as well, because music is something that's very vulnerable, and to sing for another person, it makes me feel very vulnerable because it's very emotional, and I'm sharing those emotions with the person that I'm singing to, or the people that I'm singing to. And so by incorporating these lessons and gaining my confidence in my musicality and my ability as a musician, it's making me more confident in sharing and expressing myself in other areas of my life, even if it's not musically. Do it 100%. Even if you don't think that you're the most talented singer or the most talented pianist, the only way to improve is to take the lessons and learn. And even if you don't decide to do them for long, I think that it will help you greatly in the long run.